Hello again. I gotta say, I do love this hat, and this was a really nice gift that I got. It's like, what is it? It's let's see, it is. What's the little taggy thing I saw? It's J. Crew made in Italy, and it's 100% wool. Although sometimes with these hats, I don't know how to wear them outside because I'm always afraid of like a hat blowing away. So I'm just like, oh no. So I'm wearing it inside with you. I don't know. I'm not really accustomed to hats as much. I don't know. So if y'all have any ideas how to wear hats outside and stuff like that, that'd be good to know. But yeah, but especially looking at it, having like this little tilt, I like it. Well, I hope you all are having a great and wonderful day today. And, I just hoping that me just coming on here, kind of being myself, inspire someone to do something that they really wanted to do today and they just needed the excuse. At least that's why I keep telling myself. That's why I do like watching YouTubes of especially the newer creators that I'm finding that aren't as popular and stuff, but it's just like I really find it inspirational about that, especially when things are not going exactly to plan because life happens, family situation happens, and it can bring up a lot of emotional stuff. And it's like, huh, how can we take a look at that? Without going into too much detail, there's some stuff going on, and it's just like, I physically, mentally, everything cannot do anything about it. It's just like, it's the process of life. But it's a bit, I guess, I'm just trying to find the right words because, I don't want to put like a negative connotation of stuff, but at times it feels disheartening where it's just like a situation is going on. There's literally nothing you can do to help. You're even told there's nothing you can do to help as much as you want to help. And, sometimes, some people will still try to force their way to help. And I'm not saying that's wrong or anything, but, whereas it's just like, I literally can't do anything because I'm far away. All I can do is give a phone call and just that's as much as I can do. I could give a phone call. And and sometimes, there's can be like a lot of anxiety or a lot of stuff because we have all these definitions and stories that we tell ourselves and it's like literally there's nothing else I can do. And honestly, it's not my place. I've even been told there's nothing I can do. And it's just like, okay, it is what it is. I mean, as much as I want to help and I just physically can't. And sometimes, just kind of coming up accepting that fact can be challenging, which is like, I know I can't do anything, but I still feel bad. And I was like, well, why do I feel bad? And it's like, okay, I feel bad because I feel like I should be doing more, even though I physically can't, and I'm even told that I can't. And it's just like, just diving deeper into those feelings. And it's just like, I still wish I could do more, but I really can't. And it just is how it is. And just, you just kind of have to go with it. I mean, my energy levels around the subject has been a little all over the place. And it's just like, it is what it is. So today's not a great day for me. So what? Tomorrow's gonna be better. And my husband, he was just like, I was telling him, so he was just like, oh, we could like order food and stuff like that. You could go pick it up. Because he also wanted me to like get out the house a little bit. So I'm like, yeah, because I was actually thinking about going out the house and like maybe buy myself a treat because I'm just like, I need to pick me up of something. I'm like, I don't know. He's like, oh yeah, because the place is like literally a block away. So it's like, you know what? Yeah, I'll go pick it up and I might pick up something else on my way when I'm there. And I got cheesecake. And I was happy to get cheesecake because I love this place cheesecakes and it's at a reasonable price. That I love it. And we had dinner. I was happy. Had cheesecake. Was happy until I wasn't. My stomach decided we don't want cheesecake. after I ate the cheesecake. And it's like, why did I eat the cheesecake? And it's just like, well, I could take it that maybe I'm not meant to eat cheesecake anymore. Or maybe I'm just not meant to eat cheesecake right after having, Japanese food. It could be either or both of those situations. And I was just like, okay, it is what it is. I have an upset stomach. I don't feel great. So, okay, lesson learned. Definitely don't have it after Japanese food. And we'll just take some activated charcoal and feel better. And have some activated charcoal with some water and feeling better, feeling fine with it. It's like, okay, so it's like, am I going to make a big deal about how I'm never going to eat cheesecake again? No. I'm choosing to allow myself to be flexible with my eating just because trying to come up with the right wording because I don't want to make it negative. Yeah, it can there has been a pattern, in the culture where I live in that people get all hyped up and about how to eat, what to eat, all the stuff. And it gets overwhelming when you think about vegan, vegetarian, paleo, carnivore, raw, and intermittent fasting, keto. It, it, it gets overwhelming. And I've already done my cycles of that. And I'm just like, I've had enough. I'm not, it, I want to just eat food and enjoy food, and that's it. Is it really like that hard for me to like eat and enjoy food? And that's what I want. And it's like, okay, this didn't work out today, or maybe I don't eat this thing anymore. Okay, that's fine. You know, when I'm home, I tend to cook very simply just because I like something fast and easy. Like, I don't want to be cooking in the kitchen for like hours at a time. I mean, it's different if I'm roasting a chicken because I cook it low and slow, and it's doing its thing by itself in the oven. It's not like I'm actively still chopping and cutting and all this stuff for like 2, 3 hours. Yeah, and it's just like I don't want those definitions anymore. I already been through, different diets because I wanted to feel better because I grew up in the standard American diet, and there's so much information and you don't know, and sometimes the only way you're going to know is actually to experience it yourself. And sometimes things work for a certain time and then your body shifts and it needs something else. And I feel like my body might be in the middle of shifting stuff, so it's just like, okay, this still feels good to eat, this not so much. It's like I'm just like, okay, this is what I'm going through. So what? I'll figure it out. And it's just, I don't know, it's just, I don't know, part of me just sees that as very entertaining, while another part of me is just very frustrated, which I don't know what to eat, when to eat all the time. I mean, if you think about it, our many, many thousands of years, generations of ancestors would hunt and search for food because that was like the main thing of survival. And today, we kind of have that same thing, but not on the same scale. Everyone has different thoughts of foods. Whatever y'all are into, want to eat, don't want to eat, that's all on you. I ain't judging. Whatever works for you, works for you. And what works for me, works for me. And, you know, I'm just open to whatever comes next because it's like, it's one of those things, whatever you resist persists. And I'm not about that. I just like, okay, let's learn the lesson and move on. Sometimes some lessons are taking a little longer. Sometimes have to go through that process of everything. And it's like, okay, hopefully certain processes don't take a while. Obviously, it's ultimately up to me how long the processes take. But, I guess that's sometimes part of the adventure. Like, they say, the destination, like the thrill's not in the destination, but the journey itself is kind of that kind of a logic and stuff like that. Sorry if that didn't exactly come out right, but I think y'all know what I mean. Well, I hope you all have a great day and you find some inspiration going outside for a walk to clear your mind, or having that cheesecake ice cream to make yourself feel better just because you need to, or maybe realizing you don't need that to feel better. I don't know, but I hope you are inspired and find something good in today. Bye.